Cool. And then what do you think about improvised drum solos as opposed to prearranged, pre-thought drum solos?
So my personal preference there would be the improvised version, because I like the spontaneity. I like the free form expression. It's the difference between giving a speech and having a conversation, right? Conversation might not be the right word. It's more like a monologue, but I like hearing the free flowing expression, sort of just what's inside people's heads, and let that come out. Because there's and this is the wrong word to use, but there's like an element of cheating when it comes to like pre-written solos. And that is that you could have spent any amount of time developing this material. So like, for example, you could probably write a speech on a certain topic that is far beyond your ability to improvise on that topic, right? So you do your research and you type up exactly how you want to say it, and you edit it and you hone in on all these details, and then it's perfect. And then you memorize that, and then it's like you go to a bar and you start talking to a stranger, and then you recite this speech. Well, like, that's really, really impressive, but it's also not representative of how your thoughts actually work. It's like a weird representation, because that's not how you can talk this out normally. And so there's the word contrived comes to mind. Something about writing solos feels a touch contrived, but it's also contextual, because if you are going to perform that solo in front of a large group of people, you should probably have a ballpark of like what you want to do here, right? Like fully improvising in some scenarios is borderline like unprofessional. So yeah, I would think on a personal level, I always enjoy improvising, but on like the professional level, there's a lot of reasons why you wouldn't want to necessarily do that. If you're playing an arena tour and you've got a drum solo section, maybe don't improvise that. Like maybe have an idea of where we're going here, so your band can keep up with the solo, so you know how long it's going to be. But on a personal level, if I just had to sit down and play for fun, like I'm always improvising. I'm not writing any particular part. But I think for the most part, I'll give, well, I don't know. You asked like which, I don't know how to accent or ghost it necessarily. I think I would ghost the idea of pre-writing a solo. Why would I ghost that? I don't know. Maybe if you've never done it any other way, if that's the only way you've ever written like solo kind of material, is being very, very intentional and thoughtful about it, I would say try it the other way. That's kind of my advice. If you just do it one way all the time, you'd benefit from doing it the other way. So if you're improvising constantly, like try putting some boundaries and parameters on a solo and really shaping up a drum part. That would benefit you a ton. And again, if that's the only way you've ever done it, then try, take a risk, try improvising. But those are both totally valid ways to do it. It's just the context of the specific event. Like, what are we doing this for,
Okay. So an approval, an accent.
Yeah, for sure. You can do both of those things right. Thank you for watching this clip of the Orlando Drummer Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're looking for more content like this, consider yourself formally invited to come join me on orlandodrummer.com. It's an online drum school, very much in the style of Netflix. There's over 160 hours of content waiting for you there. You can try it free for 7 days at the link in the description. I'll see you guys there.